pressure. Unless you're not a peer, you won't be like all these kids. There's nothing for you here. Don't trust me, trust all of them. The time has come, don't cut and run. It's sink or swim, do or die. Are you with us on this ride?
Hey guys, Harry Thomas here, and Happy New Year's Eve to you all. And as for my final video of 2022, I bring you my top 10 worst movies of 2022, and some of these movies were beyond dreadful. And be prepared, there may be some picks that I know have a fan base, so please respect my thoughts, and I will respect yours in return. That's how opinions work in the film industry. So without further ado, if you want to know my top 10 worst movies from this year, then just keep watching. At number 10, this may shock you, but Death on the Nile, or Dread on the Nile. Kenneth Branagh. What the fuck, man? To go from Murder on the Orient Express to this recipe for disaster of a murder mystery, I mean, wow, that's a new low. I wanted us to love it, as it does star, well, one of my all-time favourite stars, Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot. But the fact that she's the murder victim turned me right away from this movie. I'd rather sit through Uncharted again than this dreadful misfire. I am being totally serious with you. At number 9, surprisingly, this catastrophe of a finale to a franchise has skipped some top 10 worst lists, but I'm here to make sure it's on mine. Halloween Ends. More like Halloween fucking dies. Can this franchise just fucking end and be buried in the ground already? At this point, it is nothing but dead and a bunch of dry bones are rotting. Halloween Kills killed the franchise fucking dead last year when it's so cruelly killed off Karen, Laurie's daughter. So Karen was beyond missed in Halloween Ends. Laurie and her granddaughter aren't even the main fucking characters. This guy, this new character is the protagonist. You Are you fucking serious? Why do we give a shit about him? Number 8, a pick that I know is just going to start an uprising. Sorry, but Lightyear, which is to me Pixar's worst movie since Cars 2. It's not Pixar's absolute worst, but it's their most pointless movie to date. I mean, we already have a awesome Buzz Lightyear movie, like Buzz Lightyear of Star Command: The Adventures Begins. Why do we need another? It's just a sin that they recasted Tim Allen with Chris Evans, who sounds nothing like Tim Allen. The supporting characters, except for Socks, the cats, are as empty and hollow as the vacuum of space. It is boring and meandering as fuck, whereas a total lack of sci-fi action. And that twist regarding Zurg being an older Buzz, I mean, that is the worst fucking way to butcher one of Pixar's greatest villains. I know this movie has its defenders, and all the power to you if you are a Lightyear lover, but personally I can totally see why this is one of Pixar's biggest box office bombs, and I would much rather rush back to see Turning Red instead. At number 7, the most overrated movie of 2022, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'm afraid I don't get why people praise Sonic 2 like it's better than God or the supreme god of video game movies, because it's not. It sucks, and and turned out to be even more irritating and insufferable than its predecessor. There are still way too many human characters. Why the fuck did we need that fake wedding? Jim Carrey gives his worst performance period as Dr. Robotnik, and the humor is pure cringe. I've seen Mrs. Brown's Boys episodes funnier than this. I mean, and yeah, I'm sorry, but the Super Mario Brothers movie is going to freaking tower over both Sonic movies that we've gotten, and I still wish the Secrets of Dumbledore got the acclaim that Sonic 2 got. In an ideal world, it would have done. At number 6, yet another piece of lazy shit that I don't get why critics gave a pass to, Lyle Crocodile. I mean, this feels like, well, a shissier version of the Paddington movies, where you have a CGI anthropomorphic crocodile staying with this family, and I mean, it's like fucking Adam Sandler directed it or something. The humor is fresh from the arse, and I did not give a single fuck about this crocodile who is literally the Jar Jar Binks of crocodile movie characters. I mean, you know what's a good crocodile in a movie? The lovable crocodile from the Disney Peter Pan. At number 5, Minions: A Fall of Gru. Illumination, you have never, repeat, never sunken fucking lower than this. This intelligence raping piece of shit prequel that we most certainly did not ask for. I mean, like, people give this one a pass just because it has Gru in it, but I don't. Gru as a kid, I mean, he's even more of a pain in the fucking backside than his twin brother Drew in Despicable Me 3. What, I mean, did we need to see how he met the minions? Fuck no. An Illumination, just give the minions the fucking boot. So we no more minions. We don't want them anymore. At number 4, Morbius. I mean, to say Morbius sucks, that is being too generous. To the people that call Secrets of Dumbledore the worst movie to come out in April, fuck that. Morbius is, well, is literally the death of superhero movies. It doesn't even feel like a movie because literally Sony, at least they gave somewhat of a shit with the Venom duology, but here they did not. This feels like a shitty ass product that was made by people who despise film and want film to fail. I mean, it feels like, you know, one of those hellishly awful meals that's served to you on a restaurant that Gordon Ramsay needs to fix on Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. It is that distasteful. I mean, and the marketing, the posters are pure shit. They're as sloppy as the marketing for the fucking Twilight movies. I mean, Jared Leto as Morbius makes his Joker from Suicide Squad look like, well, the Walking Phoenix Joker in comparison, and even Matt Smith is at his lowest low here. At number 3, Hotel Transylvania 4, Trash Formania. I mean, I thought the Emoji Movie was a fucking abomination, but Trash Formania totally sucks. I never want to watch another Hotel Transylvania movie for the rest of my life after this pure trash. Like, I mean, This is pissing all over the art of animation. Johnny is the worst Hotel Transylvania character, so making him the front and center, I mean, that was like being trapped in a pit with a hungry Komodo dragon. I mean, it was that kind of torture, and I mean, the humor of having the monsters transform into humans, like this piece of annoying shit is the definition of scraping the bottom of the barrel. This franchise has all run out of inspiration and any good ideas. At number two, Ice Age Adventures of Fuck Wild. Yes, I'm saying Fuck Wild because I refuse to call it what it wants me to, Buck Wild. The Ice Age franchise is literally in its grave at this point. This entire thing was so. What Disney did to this franchise was so cynical, so dickish to shut down Blue Sky like that and then make their own version that felt as bad as Harry Potter and the Cursed Child fan fiction. I mean, the fuckers that thought that was a good decision can go fuck themselves. The animation is food fight level shit, and none of the original voice actors return, which completely gives a middle finger to the original series, except for Simon Pegg, who should be fucking ashamed of himself. I mean, making Eddie and Crash the protagonists was the final nail in the fucking coffin. These two don't deserve to carry an entire movie. They will never be the same as our original Ice Age trio. Oh, and Orson, possibly the worst movie villain I have ever seen in my life. Yeah, he is literally shit. People hate on the Gigantosaurus from Jurassic World Dominion. I'm sorry, but Gigantosaurus is how you do a awesome dino antagonist, not Orson. He is piss pathetic. This is still the worst animated movie. I mean, just for the reasons why it exists. I mean, and it would have been number one if not for one that came in September that just took the cake. And my number one worst movie of 2022 is none other than Pinocchio remake, or Pisnocchio as my pal Ollie Pajak calls it, or Pongnocchio. Because this shit stinks more than the shit that Pinocchio sniffs on the ground on his way to school. Like, I, I I'm entirely lost for words by how unspeakably atrocious this live action remake is with a capital A. This is a remake fail 101. And Robert Zemeckis, you are now officially a bad filmmaker. You are no longer a good filmmaker after this. I want to wash my hands of everything Robert Zemeckis related after this, unless he gives an apology for how much he disgraced the original 1940 Pinocchio, like Joel Schumacher apologized for Batman and Robin. Then I'll accept his apology. But literally every single second of this shit made me hotter than and more rageful than a overheated oven. Tom Hanks gives his first official bad performance as Geppetto, and the I mean they could not have butchered the Blue Fairy or destroyed that character any worse than they did here. Her role is replaced with another female puppet. The flying fuck, and the antagonists who were nightmarish in the original are turned into fucking clowns and jokes here. They unnecessarily cut out "Give a Little Whistle" and added in a bunch of shitty other songs that nobody's going to remember again. but the way they changed the ending, I not have Pinocchio become a real boy. I mean, that was literally money grabbing Mickey, you know, uh, you know, raping the original heart up the arse. I can honestly think of very few movies worse than this. Like, do yourself a favor, please watch the 1940 Disney animated classic or Del Toro's Pinocchio on Netflix instead. I'm proud to call Pinocchio the worst movie of 2022. Well, so that was my top 10 worst movies of 2022, and phew, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what are your top 10 worst movies of 2022? Is your list similar or the exact opposite of mine? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and Instagram. And I'll see you next time. The following video will be my very first video of 2023, along with a brand new channel art and intro. Get hyped for that. Boy, am I ready for 2023 right now. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.